Now let's go over proper ways you can practice to help advance your playing. This is one of the most common questions I get asked is, how can I practice? How can I get better? One of the first things is just increase your song bank. Increase the number of songs you know how to play. And one of the things, like I said, take a song, Trade My Sorrows. That just does the G, C, E minor, and D. There are so many songs that use just those same four chords that can help you in so many ways that if you learn those, it'll really help. There's something special about each individual song, whether it's the timing, the strumming, the order of the chords. Really learn to increase your song bank. Obviously on AcousticSelection.com and my YouTube channel with Acoustic Selection, I have hundreds of videos that I go over individual songs, and each song has something unique about it that'll help increase your playing. Another thing I like to do is take the same song but just learn to play it different ways. Again, using the song Trade My Sorrows. You want to start out just down strums and learn to sing and play it that way. Then you might want to do the same song with a different strumming pattern. Then you do the same song with a palm mute. So you're basically taking all the things you've learned on the first DVD and this DVD and you're combining it into a song, moving within the chords. The blow-off. And then the other thing is make sure you learn to write your own music. Music it's an expression of ourself that it can be played any way. So what sounds good for one person might not sound good for another person and so forth. So just be your own person and learn, work on first off strumming chords. Then work on maybe picking down the strings. Find new picking patterns. Combine different routines, the better off you're going to be. People often say, how long should I practice? And what I've found that really helped me is to practice multiple times throughout the day for very short periods of time. So let's say have your guitar set at the couch or sitting around somewhere, pick it up and maybe play 5 to 10 minutes. Maybe 5 or 10 minutes of just using the easy chords, the D, C, and G. Go off, do something, whatever, come back up maybe an hour or two later and work on your track chords. And then even try things that just stretches, even if you don't know what you're doing, learn to try. A lot of times I'll play, I just discovered the other day, just practicing around, I'll play a C. I'll play a C, that D, just like my C, but slid up 2 frets. So it's a great way to kind of just switch the song up. That came again just from fooling around. You might get down here, and I was practicing on the C sharp minor. So I first just picking 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 5, 4, 3, but I put my middle finger down and then slide up to B. And again, this comes from just picking and playing around, messing around, getting more advanced with the chords and things I already know. I already know the chords. I know the G, C, E minor, D. I know the E, A, B, C sharp minor track chords. Now, What can I do to advance those? Can I add a palm mute? Can I pick down? You might do 1, 2, then up 1, 2. What I've often found too, that as long as you're keeping the same pattern, no matter what you're doing, if you're keeping the same pattern, say let's say picking with the chords, it'll sound pretty cool. So like on those track chords, I'm going down 2, then up. So great way to practice is have many practice sessions, very short. Work on picking up and down. So rather than just always picking down, sometimes I'll do drills like just to work on the movement of my fingers. So you can go in reverse and forward. That's walking in and out of chords. And again, all this comes, there's no right or wrong way to do things. Just fool around with the guitar, and just with practicing, make sure you're stretching yourself. Don't always do what you're used to doing. So whatever practice, and remember, always, keep a smile on your face and have fun. The guitar is supposed to be fun. If you find it's becoming a chore to you and something you don't enjoy, set it down for a little while, maybe a couple days, maybe a week, maybe a month or two, and then come back at it later on when you're excited about it and wanting to learn, because it should be fun, and then you're more apt and ready to learn.